one of the changes that's been introduced is that the makeup of the trustee board can't be such that more than half of the people on that board are represented by former owners of the business. The reason for that is to ensure that there is a genuine handover of control and that the people that are selling the business aren't effectively selling it to themselves. So one of the announcements was around ensuring that EOT trustees pay no more than market value for the shares that they're buying in the company that's being sold. Arguably, those rules were always there anyway. Trustees are obliged under the terms of the Trustee Act to act in accordance with the best interests of a beneficiary, and paying more than market value for something wouldn't be doing that. Another benefit of EOTs is that the company that's controlled by an EOT can pay tax-free bonuses to employees of up to £3,600 per year. Up until the changes that the government have announced, there was a requirement that all employees, and that would include directors, needed to be paid that £3,600. A welcome change to those rules is that directors will no longer be required to receive that bonus. So a sale to an EOT is often funded by vendor finance. That effectively means that the company that's being bought provides the money to fund the EOT to purchase the company. So the money that's transferred from the company to the EOT to enable it to pay out the vendors needs to come from distributable reserves, i.e. the P&L account within the company. There's always been some doubt as to whether or not the revenue would look at that payment as a dividend within the EOT, which would be taxable if it was. And typically people go for a clearance on that, but the revenue aren't obliged to respond under statutory basis. Thankfully, the government have said now that they will confirm in legislation that effectively that contributions to EOTs by the company that's being bought won't be taxed as dividends within the EOT, so that's another welcome change. So some companies that have been bought by EOTs, the EOT itself has been located offshore. Various reasons why EOT trustees might choose to be outside of the UK. A sensible change that the government have introduced is that going forward, to qualify for the tax relief, the EOT which is purchasing the company must be located in the UK. EOTs are still a genuine consideration for people who are looking to exit their business. If they've exhausted the traditional routes of selling to a third party, a management buyout, selling to private equity, EOT is something that should really be considered. The fact that the capital gains tax rates have gone up and are going to go up in respect of business asset disposal relief from April 2025 and April 2026, making that relief less attractive than what it would otherwise have been, probably makes EOTs even more attractive than they were pre-budget. So in summary, EOT is a really useful option to have on the table if you're looking to exit your business. If you'd like to understand more about how EOTs operate in practice, please do get in touch with us.